that's your number
4.
All right, so now are we on 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go
That
first.
comes after 4.
Shut up.
My number 3.
Okay, do you need a minute? Do you want me to go?
Crap. No, I don't need you.
Okay.
Avengers.
Avengers.
Oh, okay.
Number
Avengers.
3.
Yeah. Similar reasoning is just seeing a team for the first time. Well, I guess not X-Men again, but it
Not
was
in that-
done differently. They had a great build up to it, having all of them have their own individual movies. They were able to do no origin
Cut
stories.
to Hawkeye. I got no movie. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Right.
Just him on a farm.
They don't need an origin story for a guy with a bow. I love Hawkeye.
It's just him picking up a bow, and then it's like, that's pretty much it, guys.
in the movie. Yeah. But no, the cinematography in that movie,
course.
the last 30 minutes of that movie, I could just watch and repeat over and over and over and over and over again. They do the crappy villain thing where it's just a bunch of aliens nobody cares about. Loki, I don't like Loki personally.
I think
What?
Loki's the
He's
coolest freaking villain ever. Man.
No, he's the actor's good.
Because you're the angry
It's
little brother,
fine.
aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. No, I just think I just think his powers kind of suck. I mean, he's like mystical.
He's the trickster, man.
The trickster. There's a trickster in the Flash. It's
Yeah,
Mark
of
Hamill. No, it's just I don't know. I just like more tangible. Like here's the thing: we don't know the limitations of his power. We
Right.
don't know what his powers are. I know what Superman's powers are. You know what I mean? I know what like these Hulk's powers are. Like Loki could just be like, "Oh, snap my fingers and I'm a dragon."
Right.
Like, okay, well, like I can't argue that. Like maybe you can do that. You're just mystical. I don't know. It's a cop out power thing to me.
Right.
Being a trickster, is he really a dragon? He's just showing you a dragon. I don't know. Kind of stupid.
So I'm going to piggyback off, because my number 3 is also Avengers.
Oh, awesome.
The reason I think this movie is fantastic is a lot of the same reasons you said, but this is like again, the first time that we got to, this happened. Like, are you kidding me?
Right.
Like, you have seeds in Iron Man, and you're like, maybe they'll do this. And then they pulled it off. Like, and Josh Whedon did a great job. I mean, for giving enough time to each character to not feel short shrift. And Hulk, of course, steals the movie. And I think I think I've talked about this. Like, I don't like the Hulk movies where it's like the entire time he's trying not to be the Hulk. It's like, no, we all want you to be the Hulk.
Right.
Like in this movie, he's like, oh, I'm always angry. Like that's many good.
the thing.
And
Yeah, they got to get
Right.
to the point where he can just Hulk on and Hulk off.
right, they have
Because
to, and
we
they
don't-
use
So
they
you
try
got
to
to
use
the poem first.
yeah Black Widow.
Right. But
Sun's getting real low.
No, but I also like there's parts in this movie that were like ripped out of a comic book. Like there's a part where Captain America is fighting with Iron Man behind him. They're both fighting people, and then Iron Man turns around and he holds his shield out. The
Laser reflect.
yeah, it
laser
bounces
thing,
off
yeah.
and hits another guy, and then he jumps out of the building, and he like there's an explosion, and he holds the shield and tucks behind it and jumps through a building window. Like those are the scenes where I'm like, man, like you get it. Like that's from I remember seeing that in a panel of a comic when I was a kid. And I thought, that's clever. You know, it's like using this I mean, it's a guy with a shield. Like, come on, like you know what I mean? Like they used him in a way, and they used him in the later movies too. It's just Avengers is a testament to how you do those kind of movies. Like we've seen it's hard to have a crowded cast.
And that's what we'll see with Civil War. I hope they can keep going. 'Cause they've done a good job so far.
Yeah.
but I
An
hope they
early
can keep
buzz
going.
is that movie is the tits. I'm really excited for that movie. It's very high
Yeah.
expectations. Possibly the best superhero movie of all time.
It's weird because, like, I mean, how did you Captain America, the first one, up, down? What do you guys like that movie?
That was great.
Yeah, it was a fantastic movie.
I just didn't like the Red Skull. I just like I know, but anyways,
I mean, we're talking about the first of the newer ones, not like the 80s.
no, I'm not talking about that one. The first, although that one,
That was
that's
actually
not
pretty
terrible.
good.
It's
It's
actually okay. I mean,
Red Skull's awesome in that too. He's got a real Red Skull and stuff. I actually enjoyed that movie as a kid. It doesn't make top 5 lists.
no,
but
of course not.
It
All
was
right.
enjoyable.
What's your number 3, Gerald?
My number 3 is The Incredibles.
You know what? That deserves to be on the list, and I didn't even think about it. That is a fantastic movie.
Such a good movie. I could watch that movie all the time, any day, anytime.
When is the next one coming out?
A couple years, I think.
Is it Brad Bird still, or
I think so.
they've
think
teased
you're
that
trying-
movie so much? It's like, come on, just do it. I don't understand.
And they're actually doing it. I think they just showed the freaking poster. But anyway, it's a really good movie. Obviously, it has, again, what I like, all the humor
yeah.
built in these movies. And it takes a story that you don't see in typical superhero movies. It's like the superhero that hung up their capes and all of their old and all that kind of stuff and how you deal with that. It's just a great, fantastic movie. Great villain.
Yes.
He's kind of like an
Jason
Iron
Lee.
Man where it's just like his strength and all that kind of stuff. or sorry, his brain is what makes him the supervillain.
What was his name? Syndrome or
Yeah.
Syndrome.
Syndrome?
Yeah. The big ball, like the robot he keeps developing and like tests on superhero. Kills the superhero, cool, and then the superhero kills the ball, develop the ball even more, then kills.
it's
a cool way of developing that technology.
Animation's still great. Where is my super suit woman?
My favorite scene is when they're in the motorhome, they're like landing. You're gonna miss the exit. You're gonna miss it. Yeah, just a really good movie.
Yeah, they had a lot of good, that
soundtrack, by the way, almost best top 5 soundtrack almost in the
Really?
movie too.
Really?
Yeah,
Never
I wouldn't
even
even
The
listened to
jazzy, the old school kind of.
That's true. Yeah, because they kind of go back and forth to like the 50s when they were. The thing I like about that movie is kind of the banter between the Mrs. Incredible and Mr. Incredible. I guess that's what they're called. Invisible Woman, I think is what she's. Or no, what is she called? Stretch Woman. I don't know what she's called.
Oh my God! Why can't I think
guy.
of this right now? Future David, help us out.
No way. No way.
You gotta edit that in now.
No.
I already called upon him. I called upon the future
No,
David. You have to put it in.
Not gonna happen.
Elastigirls.
There we go. Thank
there
God.
you
I knew it all along. I was just
Okay.
trying to.
But I like the banter between them too. It feels like, if a married couple was actually like having to fight crime, like, hey, we need to like make sure to take out the trash. And like, it's like that stuff was great. So
The kids are fighting. She's like tying her arms under the table to try to grab them and stuff.
yeah. And he's like cutting the steak and he's getting angry, breaks the plate. Like, it's cool to see superheroes doing mundane things. Like, it's always funny to do that. They do a good job.
No capes.
Right.
She's great too. The one that designs all the costumes. She's
suits,
fantastic. Yeah.
Edna. Yeah.
The people that make the next Fantastic Four movie, please watch The Incredibles and just do that in real life. Just do that movie.
I'm assuming Fantastic Four's on your list somewhere here.
We'll get there.
But anyway, yeah, that's my number 3. Number 2. Anyone want to go first?
You want to go?
Sure.
Or do you want me to go?
Oh, I can go. I know it.
Okay, go.